Hey, Mike. What? Who's got next?
What's good, y'all? It's your man Hezo, and welcome back to the Blacktop, where I always got next. So the NBA regular season is officially over, and the play-in tournament is set. Tuesday and Wednesday, we got, I think, 4 games? I can't remember what the actual schedule is, but I'm going to be kind of diving into the matchups that we got for the play-in tournament. I'm excited. My Hawks are in. So before I dive into everything, as always, if you're new to my channel, looking for more basketball content, hit that subscribe button. Help me grow my channel out. I greatly appreciate it. And let's get right into it. So starting off in the Eastern Conference, we got the 9-10 matchup between my Atlanta Hawks and the Charlotte Hornets. And y'all already know who I'm picking for this win. I'm not picking against my guys. I know I've criticized my guys in the past, but as of lately, been playing pretty well. Have won like 7 of the last 8 or something crazy like that. Trey's playing super well. Bogdanovic just played really well. Gallinari had a huge game against Houston. DeAndre Hunter had a really good game against Houston. For all y'all Dre haters out there, time to shut y'all up. Keep that same energy when we talk about my guy Dre for next season, because he's going to come out balling. Watch, I'm telling you. I got Atlanta winning this game. I don't think Charlotte's going to have enough. They are still lacking a lot of size. Obviously, LaMelo Ball is going to come out and do what he does. But at the end of the day, I don't see them going into Atlanta and winning this game. So I got Atlanta winning for the 9-10 matchup. Now the 7-8 matchup between Cleveland and Brooklyn, I think this is a no-brainer. I mean, come on. KD and Kyrie ain't going to lose to Cleveland. Now, Cleveland's had definitely I'm not going to call it a Cinderella type season, but they've had a very surprising season. Let's all be honest. I mean, nobody expected Cleveland to be here. They have been kind of derailed by injuries these last couple weeks with Evan Mobley going down, which I think he's back now. I think he did play against Milwaukee. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let me know in the comments. But same thing with Jared Allen. I think them losing their 2 bigs has kind of derailed them towards the end of the season. Now, I do think Darius Garland's going to come out and do what he does, but at the end of the day, KD's just going to be too much. So is Kyrie. It's in Brooklyn. I don't see them winning that or losing that matchup against the Cavs. So that leaves number 8 tossed up between Cleveland and Atlanta. So that's my that's the matchup I have for the AC. So I think Atlanta's going to win, man. And y'all know, like I said, I'm not going to pick against us. But the way that we have been playing compared to the way Cleveland has been playing, we're the hot team. Cleveland's not really on a win streak or anything. They're not really hot going in. And I know that shit really don't matter. But at the end of the day, we got the experience. Cleveland, this is going to be the first time they're there. I mean, that's known as playoffs, but it's to get to the playoffs. I don't know. I know this Cleveland crowd is going to be crazy. I expect the show to be put on by Darius Garland. I expect Trey to put on the show, and it's going to be a shootout to the end of the game. I think, but I think my boys are going to pull it out and get the AC. So I'm excited for that matchup, or for really the play-in tournament in general. I think it starts Tuesday and Wednesday. I think it leads off with Brooklyn and Cleveland for the first game. I don't know the actual schedule. Let me know in the comments if you do. I got to go back and look at it, but that's my predictions for the Eastern Conference. So let's move on to the West. So in the Western Conference, we got the 9-10 matchup between the Pelicans and the Spurs, with the Pelicans being at home because they're the 9. So this isn't a game I'm going to really elaborate too much on. Neither of these teams are going to be in the playoffs. I mean, I'm going to call it for what it is right now. But I do think the Pelicans are going to win this game. I think they have played better as of recent, especially since they got CJ McCollum. I think Brandon Ingram is back as well. This isn't a team I've really paid too much close attention to, other than when they played the Hawks and really stomped us. But that's whatever. But since then, the Pelicans have played pretty well. I ain't gonna lie. I think they do have a bright future, especially with that young core that they have, and then they added CJ McCollum. So I think they're going to be an interesting team to watch next year if they get Zion back healthy. If he's even in New Orleans, we'll see. You never know what's coming with that. So I got New Orleans winning this game for the 7-8 matchup. This is one of the ones I'm most excited for. Minnesota and LA. I think this is going to be a shootout. With Paul George being back healthy now, and the way the Timberwolves have really surprised everybody this season, Ant-Man has played crazy, Cat's played crazy. I think this is going to be a very exciting game, but I do think Minnesota is going to pull it out for the 7th seed. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be shocked if LA comes out and gets the dub and gets the 7th seed, because with Paul George on your team, you never know. He can go out and get 40. He may go out and just shoot like shit. But we've seen it. We've seen it from playoff P before. So I do think that Minnesota is going to get the dub, and that leaves the 8th seed between I can't get my words right. Words are hard. Between the Clippers and the Pelicans. And again, no-brainer for me. I do think that the Clippers win this game. The Clippers have played surprisingly well all season with no Kawhi and no Paul George for a big portion of the season. Obviously, like I just said, he's back. That's why I expect him to win this game and get the AC. So, really not going to elaborate too much more, man. I think that the Western Conference is kind of... I think the East is more of a toss-up than the West. I think the Western Conference, the 9 and 10 seed, I just think that they are so much further back than the 9 and 10 seed, obviously, in the East. The West was kind of top-heavy this year, as opposed to the East was pretty consistent throughout, with a lot of teams still fighting for, well, as of recording this, still fighting for the position and what seeds are going to be locked in where. Real quick, I do want to throw this in, man. Miami, when we played Miami the other night, again, this is the Hawks, they did not want to rest their starters, and I'm not going to say I'm shocked, but at the same time, man, I'm going to be honest with you. Miami don't want to see Atlanta in the first round.
What?
And I think that's why they didn't want to rest their starters, because most teams or most playoff teams that are already locked in, they were locked into the 1 seed. Why not rest your starters? And I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I don't think they want to see Atlanta in the first round. And y'all can call me out on that, come at me in the comments, whatever. Miami is afraid of Atlanta in the first round. And I know a lot of Heat fans are probably going to disagree with me. Oh, Hezzo, you're tripping. We ain't scared of the Hawks. The Hawks are trash. That may be. That may be. But that's my opinion. And I think that the Heat don't want to see Atlanta in the first round. I think they were trying to do whatever they could in order to keep Atlanta from the A seed. Trying to push them farther back to the play-in tournament, to that 9-10 seed, to say maybe they'll lose and won't get the A seed. I'm telling you, man, if we get this A seed, we are going to be a threat. We have the playoff experience. We have the shooting. We don't play a lick of defense. But you never know what teams against Miami plays a lot of defense. I will say they play great defense, but they don't have a lot of scores. And I mentioned this in a previous video. They don't have a lot of scoring. They got a lot of shooters, but they don't have a lot of overall scoring. So we match up well with them. I like that matchup, and we proved that we can hang with Miami for that 1-8 matchup. Western Conference 1-8 matchup, it's not even a conversation. Let's be honest. The Clippers or whoever it is that gets the A seed, they're not beating the Suns. Don't care what nobody says. The Suns are the favorites in the Western Conference. I think they will be in the finals. And I think I'm not gonna pick any. Well, actually, I've been picking Milwaukee all season. I'm sticking with it. Milwaukee's still my pick for the finals in the Eastern Conference.
What is wrong with you?
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit, you know what I'm saying?
I think it is gonna be a repeat. But I am probably going to do a overall playoff prediction video here in the next couple days once the play-in tournament is over. So that's pretty much it, man. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who you think is going to win the play-in, all that type of stuff. Leave a like, and I will catch y'all next episode.